Good morning and welcome to another video. It is time for another reset, and this time the spring reset. I like to do a quarterly organizing / clear out sesh, and that's what we're going to do in this video. Over this last week I filmed several moments of me organizing things, my book room, sorting out books, unhauling some books, organizing our closet, our new closet, but also journaling because I was in very much need of having to up-to-date my book journal, and I put everything together in this vlog. So you can see several moments of me just organizing and getting ready for spring, basically. So without further ado, we're gonna dive right in with the first moment, and that is organizing our new closet. These last few weeks we've been working on building our closet and we're not finished yet. We need some more shelves in the middle part, and the doors need to be attached, which I'm currently painting. I am filming that for a renovation vlog. I don't have patience to wait for the entire closet to be done, so we are going to start organizing it today. That is also needed because I have this entire stack of clothing on my side that needs to be organized, and then after that I think I'm going to organize the drawers on my side so that I can actually start using those. Yeah, this needs to be handled. Okay, so let's do that first, and then these 4 drawers are mine and the top 2 drawers of these are also mine. So let's put all of my tops in here, I think, and underwear, and organize this and hang some stuff in here. Let's do that. I'm exhausted. It's like 1.5 hours later. I've not done all of the organizing in the closet. I still need to do more, but that's for a different day because, like I said, I'm tired. But let's show you real quick what I did. I actually managed to hang up the rod in this like part for all my larger dresses. So that part is basically done. Oh no, we need to fit in one more shelf at the bottom, but almost done. And then I hung up all my blazers and sweaters over here. I actually have quite a bit of space left. I was hoping that my sweaters would fit in here so that I don't have to fold them into a drawer, because sweaters just take up so much space in drawers. So I feel like, yeah, that is costing a lot of unnecessary space. So luckily they do fit in here and I have space left. First drawer over here is where all of my tops are, sleeveless, short sleeve, long sleeve. And then the drawer underneath that is my pants drawers, jeans on this side, shorts in the middle, and then more like joggings, pantaloons on this side. Bottom 2 drawers are still empty, but there's gonna be loungewear and sportswear in those 2 drawers. The drawer over here is where I have all of my underwear, all sorted in baskets, and then this is also still empty. But that's it for today. All right, I want to show you something I'm really excited about. It doesn't really have anything to do with resetting, or we could say like resetting my closet with new items, but I don't think that counts. But I did really want to show this to you guys. So let's have a quick intermission with some clothing items that I got. I got them from Adidas and they're really cool pants. The thing is, I used to wear so much color like today and prints like a few years ago, and then I suddenly stopped doing that a little before the breakup of my last relationship. I started wearing less colors, and recently these last like 1.5 years I have been picking up more color, but the last few weeks, I felt this insane urge to get more colorful items and just dress super colorful, prints, everything. I love pants, but I don't like jeans. Normally, I have a few jeans that I like, but beside those 3 that I have, which is the exact same model, I don't like jeans. They're too tight. The thing is, I work from home. I don't want to be wearing a tight jeans all day. I'm sitting behind my own laptop. Nobody sees my pants, so there's no need. And normally, like today, I'm wearing joggers, just sweatpants, and that is completely fine with me, but I don't want to wear sweatpants every day. I try to wear them less because for my own productivity, it helps sometimes to wear something else. And then I realized I can wear pants that look like cool pants, colors, prints, that actually feel like joggers. And then I ended up on Adidas website. They have this really cool pair of pants right now with polka dots, and I just had to get it. So I ordered 2 pair of pants. I'm going to unbox them right now and show them to you, and hopefully they look cool, because I do love joggers, but for this I don't want a really jogger vibe. let's just unpack them. Ta-da! First one is the polka dot one. I don't know about you guys, but I saw this all over Instagram and I had to get it. Look at this color and this print. It is satin, so really not that thick. It is quite thin, but it looks so incredibly cool. And the dots, they're not black, but they're this like deep burgundy brown color. Oh my god, these are amazing. I am hoping they aren't very much see-through because it is thin and I can see my hand through it. And then the other one is a red pair of pants. On the website, this was leaning more towards like an orangey red. In real life, it is like full on red as can be. But it is really cool. And here it is. Okay, I have to say, these do look really cool. These are like an oversized fit, so wider, a lot wider than a normal, like standard fit, I think. So they're super wide, but I really love that look. It is a little tracksuity, but I think I can get away with it. I really like this, and the size is absolutely perfect. Oh, it has pockets as well, by the way, with a little zip. Okay, I think these are really cool. Next one, the blue one, and I also adore this. I think this fit is called Firebird, and I think this is their regular Firebird fit, and the other one was like oversized, more white, and it just flows really nice. Yeah, it looks amazing. Full transparency, it is a little see-through though, so I need to figure out which underwear to wear under this, but it's not that bad. Okay, excited. Okay, so those are 2 new items to my closet. I am shopping on Vinted as well. I've been trying, like I want to buy some new things now that I'm in my full color era, but I have been trying to mostly buy things secondhand on Vinted, and so far these are the only 2 things that I bought new because I just had to have these. But so far, love this. And oh, by the way, I am filming my Vinted haul thingy buys in a different video, so you can expect that really soon as well, since I have been buying a lot of stuff, so that'll probably be online real soon. It is time to sort out my book room a little bit, home library, home office, whatever we want to call it. I want to get rid of some books, some that I've actually read and some that I haven't read and are probably not going to read. So I want to sort that out. And then also these shelves, I have been using the bottom too, but I just put books up there that I want to get rid of. We get to those. But also books that I just have to find a place for on this bottom shelf. This is my romance, literary fiction shelf right now, and it is full. Like I've reached almost the end of the shelf. So I need to move some of these books to the top shelf. Basically, we need to do a little organizing in this room, and I thought we'd start with the books I want to get rid of. Over here, you guys know this is my showcase shelf, and that mostly means that these are either books that I really loved or that I think are really pretty. So basically, I want to keep almost all of these. But there is one book that I read and didn't really like. On the top shelf here, I have my Afterlight books, and I think all of these are so pretty, but there is one that I just didn't like. And it is pretty, but I just didn't like it, and I think I want to get rid of it. It is The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I think it was released 1, maybe even 2 years ago. The book just wasn't for me, so I think I'm going to get rid of this because that shelf is almost full, and I do have some more Afterlight books on my TBR card, so once I've read those, I now have space on that shelf to put them there. By the way, by going away, I definitely mean either selling them on Vinted, like I think this one I'm going to sell on Vinted, or saving them for a book swap. I always keep a stack of books aside for when I go to a book swap. I think the next one is going to be in summer or something like that. This I probably will be selling on Vinted, and when I do, I will definitely share that on my Instagram. So if you want to stay up to date with that, make sure you follow me on Instagram. But that was the first book we're gonna get rid of. Top shelf here, I also have some books that I don't want to keep anymore, especially on this left stack of books. A lot of Hercules, one for my enemy in Ninth House. I read all of those. Yeah, just not great or not memorable for me. Okay, and then my TBR card, because right now we've only gotten rid of books that I did read already, but there are some books on my TBR card that, if I'm honest, I'm not going to read them, or I'm just not looking forward to reading them. So it would be sort of I have to because I picked it in a TBR video kind of pick. And I just realized last week, why would I do that? If I don't want to read it anymore, let's get rid of it. First one is a book that was on my March TBR, but I haven't read it yet. I still have a few days in March but I know I'm just not going to read it. It is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie Dao. I actually don't know anything about it. I do want to read more Chinese inspired books, but this one, I think it's also because of the cover. It just doesn't speak to me. I got this through a book swap, so it's okay if I don't read it. I got it at a book swap, so it was free. It was to try it out. No trees harmed by me getting this book. But I think this is just a case of I'm gonna bring it to a book swap myself, basically. Especially now that it has been on my TBR for March, like a select few books, and I still didn't want to read it. I'm just not that excited about picking it up. What was the other book that I wanted to get rid of? Yeah, this one. It looks so cute. I love the cover. This has been on my TBR for 2 or 3 years, I think. Ever since I bought it, I've never been excited to read it. And that saddens me because this is a book that I did buy myself. So I shouldn't have bought it, but it looked so cute. Oh, now that I talk about it, I'm like, why do I not give it a chance? Oh, I don't know what it is. I just find it so hard to get rid of books that I've never read. Like, I almost feel guilty to the book that I'm not giving it a chance, and it deserves a chance. So why am I like this? But now that I talk about it and I look at the cover again and I read the back and see the rating, I'm like, this actually sounds really cute. Okay, I'm going to keep it. Oh, I can't, you guys. I'm going to keep it. I feel like I say this every few months, but I do need to read it soon, though. Whoa, this was such a good clear out of my TBR card. Not at all. I just took one book out of it. Okay, wait, there is actually one more book on my TBR card. I always forget that I do have 2 shelves down here. That is also my TBR, just not on my card. But there is one book that I've also been almost picking up a few times for my TBR videos, but haven't. And I just think with everything else on my TBR, I'm probably not going to read this. The same thing with this one. I got this at a book swap. It's actually been demolished. I don't know why. This used to have a sprayed edge and someone cut it out. But I still got it at the book swap because back then I was like, maybe I'm going to read this. I don't think I will. Yeah, let's get rid of this one as well. I'll probably take it to the swap with me again, even though I'm not sure. Like, I would never take a book with me that I've cut the edges of. But I feel like I got it at the book swap, so I should be able to take it back with me, but we'll just see. Definitely not going to sell it. That is for sure. Then this is the stack of books I am either going to sell or take with me to book swaps. Forest of a Thousand Lanterns, The Pairing, Shadows Between Us, Blood of Hercules, One for My Enemy, Ninth House, and I decided to get rid of Something Wild and Wonderful anyway. It was a cute book though. I did enjoy it, but it was just not so special that I want to keep my copy. But I think that one is an amazing one to either sell for a few euros or take with me to the book swap. I think someone else is going to be very happy with this book because it was very cute. I just don't feel the need. I rated it 3.5 stars, and for me, that's just not good enough to keep on my shelves. A little more exclusive with my bookshelves, if that makes sense. And then let's reorganize those. I need some extra space on this one, but I think I'm just going to split up my romance and just take out the last part because this is organized by alphabet, by author. So I just think I'm going to take out the last part and put it on the top shelf and then put the books that I have up there in between. Let's take these out. Ah, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to let you fall. Where's my other copy? Where's my copy of the first book? I think maybe I put it somewhere in the attic, but I don't know why I would do that. Oh, no, wait, it is actually there. All right, perfect. And then we put back my little fuzzy peach jelly cat. Alrighty, that's done. The top shelf does look a little messy, but I think that's just mostly because there's only a small stack of books, so we just need to fill that top shelf. Luckily, I'm going to London in April. So, well, I won't be able to fill that shelf. Firstly, I will be able to fill my TBR card. But then after that, we're gonna fill these shelves. Let's do some journaling. I've been a little behind on my journal, and I want to update it today. Oh, this isn't working, but whatever. I am up to date with all of my trackers though, like my physical TBR tracker, my monthly book tracker. So those are all up to date. I'm doing so well also on my 26 in 2026 tracker list. I am currently reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My 9th book on this list, and the 3rd March isn't even done. So I'm doing super well on that. I am up to date with all of those, but just my regular journaling. Girls' weekend trip. Yeah, not much to see. I still need to print out some photos. My Bonaire pages, not done yet. Read in January. Nothing there. February. I didn't have any photo paper left, so I ordered some this week so I can finally continue some of these pages. And then I almost have to do pages for March as well, and also read in March, because after this weekend March is finished, so I can do that. Maybe I also want to do some painting in my journal. Like, I used to do so many creative things, just drawings, watercolor paintings, and I haven't been doing that lately, so it would be fun to maybe pick some of that up. But before we're going to do that, I actually want to update each and every of these pages that aren't finished yet. So let's start by doing that. And yeah, that's basically it. I have my basket here with some stickers, my markers, this full map with scraps, and yeah, let's just start. Okay, updated almost all of the pages. I'll show them to you in a bit. And now I want to do something new. Like I said, I want to create something instead of having up to date everything. I'm going to paint a page in my journal, and I made a spring TPR, so let's go. Alrighty, I finished everything. I'm almost up to date in my journal. The only page I wasn't able to do is the girls' reading trip, just because those pictures from the girls' reading trip are on my old phone. I literally bought my new phone the week after that, so I don't have many pictures from that weekend on my new phone. So I need to get those, but everything else is now finished. My Bonaire page, I could add more pictures, but it's not a necessity. Read in January with 2 spots left, because somehow I didn't print out all the books that I read for some reason. Same in February. My read in February page with 1 spot empty. And then my memorable moments, memories in February, some fun moments. And I really like how this turned out, just like this maximalist happiness page, bright pink. I really like it. I added some stickers here and there. So I added a spring TBR with 10 books that I want to read in spring. I don't know if you guys can read this. To be honest, I don't have most of these on my physical TBR, but I am planning on buying those books in London in a few weeks. So after that, I'll be able to read them. I do think I have 3 of the 10 books on there and 1 on my e-reader, so basically 4. So I can start reading those. And then I did this gouache painting thingy. I initially wanted to add some white doodles on top and curvy lines, but I finished this and I just really liked it. Oh no, stuff dropped out. I really just liked how this turned out, just plain and simple, but really bright and happy. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. I do have some more ideas for new pages, like spring doodles and doing a page on some creative projects that I did recently. I'm embroidering, I bedazzled a book, I painted towels, so I can make a page for that, but I'm just going to quit journaling right now and sit on the couch and read for a bit. But I'm really happy with how this turned out and that I'm almost up to date with journaling. And that's it for this organizing vlog. We did do some more things in my home office, but I'll save that for a renovation vlog. I don't want to give too much away yet, but I love this room. I love being in here, and now that my books are more organized and sorted out, I just love looking at those shelves. So I'm really happy with that and all the other things that I did in this vlog. I'm really happy with my journal at the moment. I'm really happy that I took some time to organize and just get up to date with that. If you like this vlog, then please give me a big thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all of my upcoming videos. And I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Bye guys! Doei doei!